Hello everyone, my name is Lance90 and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. So you may notice that things look way nicer now. That is because I've installed a reshading mod that just makes everything look a lot sharper and a lot cleaner. So things look way better now. You may run into FPS problems. For some reason it does feel like choppy. Left to right. I might have to grab that mod also that turns off VSync. That might be what that is. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Anyway, it's been a little while, so I don't remember exactly where we left off here. Don't have any armor to sell. I think it's all on our horse, though, actually. Yeah, our horse has all sorts of stuff. Yeah, what's this? The game itself also updated, so hopefully they don't have problems of them, like, conflicting with some of the mods they have, but I guess this is probably something to tell you that that armor is destroyed or something. Oops. Hopefully I can still move enough to get around. Yeah, FPS is dropping a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Actually, I didn't mean to actually turn these to ultra high, I don't think. See if that helps at all.
God save you, Henry. God be with you.
It's a little too dark again, too. I'm gonna have to fix the brightness settings. I'm having issues with the brightness settings as well. It changes it on my actual computer when I change the brightness settings on in-game, which is very strange. Alright, black and white hood. Don't think it was any better than what we have. I don't think it was any better than what we got. I don't think we have anything that's better than what we got right now. So sell it all except the leather jerkin. I wanted to keep that just because it might like the look of it better. We'll have to see how things look after I sell it all. Ooh, I don't know about that skull cap either. It might have more value to us once it's fully repaired. Check our basket.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Oh, our loading scenes. I might have actually just noticed there. Our loading scenes when we go into conversations should be faster.
I'd almost shake on that.
Because one of the mods I installed, like, pre-renders people's clothing and stuff sooner.
Oh, that's a decent price.
And I guess that's what the game's normally doing when it's stuck in those load sequences. Changes on both my monitors. It's very annoying. Let's see, we have stuff for the weaponsmith as well. No, just armor. We're carrying around for charisma boost. Let's wash up. Another mod is that we're not going to get dirty as quickly anymore. So hopefully that will help us out. Because I think you just get dirty way too quick in this game. I need to get this stuff repaired too. I want to see the difference between these two. I might actually prefer the black now. We can see that they're actually... see what they actually look like. Cleaned off. Yeah, our FPS. Probably have to concede on something somewhere to get the FPS back down to something decent. We don't know about the skull cap yet. Well, I'm not sure if we even want it. Let's close the deal without haggling. Yeah, it seems faster loading into the convo there. Let's select everything. Here. We'll haggle out a little bit.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Things do look way better, so I actually don't really mind dropping some of the other graphic settings down. Now that things look a lot sharper.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Man, things look way better. Yeah, the FPS is still a problem. Don't want to come down too far on these things. About as low as I'm willing to settle with this computer in particular. Hopefully the game doesn't crash from all the mods. Looks like it may have fixed things a little bit. Maybe one of those points where we're just gonna have to deal. Let's see, the armor. Skullcap did not end up being better than the bassinet. Is unfortunate. I was hoping the skullcap would be a little better. That's alright. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck with console quality graphics though. Console quality graphics and loading speed, or not loading speed, but FPS. Let's close the deal on that. Henry keeps panting like he's exhausted. We may be dealing with trying to fix mods for a little while here. Just as a heads up. How much money do we have right now? We have 1K. I'm curious if they've added any items in that update, since some of the stuff got changed a little bit. Maybe just that VSync mod might be enough to just fix things. I don't know. Trade. I'd like something to replace that. Not gonna overburden me anymore? I'm a little confused. Maybe it doesn't show you the weight value on the fly anymore down here, like it used to. Because it used to say like you'd get too heavy if you bought this, but now it doesn't seem to be saying that, which is a little bit of a problem. Because I don't know if I can actually buy something new here. What else needs? We do need to get our stuff repaired as well, so we'll just do that real quick. Yeah, Henry keeps panting when he leaves conversations for some reason. Just trying to get everything back in order. And to compensate for the mods and stuff. It's kind of a little bit of a pain that the game itself is updated at the same time, so I don't know what stuff might be getting caused by the update and what stuff might be getting caused by the mod change, or the See, he's panting like he's exhausted. You have like a lot of money though. Got 1,000. Actually upgrade to a curse now. Which I may very well do. Doesn't overburden me, that's the thing. This doesn't say whether or not it's gonna overburden me. Let's see, our body armor right now is 16, 21, 19. Versus this. It's quite a big boost. Buy that at no extra cost from that. Kind of like the brown one the most out of all of them, actually. So we could go with that, or we could go to the Curse. It's one point of armor difference. 28, 33, 23. Yeah, actually we could just go with the Brigandine. I'm worried about our weight capacity going over. If I grab too much. Oh, this is actually an hour. Gotta mute the microphone. Sorry about the train. Thinking about getting these as well though, because I don't like these van braces merging in with our armor, with our gauntlets that is. Some of the stuff is actually lighter. That's what I was kind of pointing out here, is this thing's actually lighter than the Brigandine. So I think we're going to start with this. I wish I could buy both, but not in the cards right now. I can sell back the jerkin. Go ahead and haggle on the price on this one since it's a lot of money.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Then we'll come back for pauldrons next time we have the cash for it.
Is this enough?
Well now, a little more.
A little more.
I'll go for that.
Huh. I don't know why they made it so Henry-like size now. He's sighing like he's exhausted. It actually wasn't very much of a weight addition. It's kind of surprising. Alright, got 200 gold, our quest log. To find the bandit in Uhits. We also need to get a scribe in Uhits, so 2 things in one. Yeah, Henry's breathing a lot now. I don't know if that's the mod, or I don't know what mod would cause that. I can't think of anything. It's a wrong ride. What's our time on the video? 15 minutes. What's the time? A little before 12. I probably can't get to Teresa in time for her thing, so we'll leave that for later. I think that might be new. I don't think Henry used to say "ya" when he had the horse charging. Okay, I feel like I noticed that before. I was like, why isn't he telling it to like go? I wonder if I should change the load distance to fix things. The only problem is apparently I can only do that in the main menu with this mod. Otherwise it can crash it in-game. Oh, that reminds me, I have to check if our save game mod is working because that stopped working for a moment. Oh, that's different. It had like a little fade. Man, things look so much better now though. So that's why I'm thinking it's almost... It might be worth it just to lower settings as we go. Just because everything just looks better because of the reshader. I can see! Things are so much sharper. And imagine, unlike our monitor settings, you should be able to see this yourselves too. Amusingly, it's actually low. The FPS is actually better out here in the forest than it is in town. But yeah, I should look into that VSync one, because that may be affecting the FPS, and it may be what's causing some of the, like, cutting. No third-person mod. That's kind of what I had got onto the Nexus mods to look for, was if there was a third-person mod. Doesn't seem to be one yet. That must be harder than I expected for someone to have to make. Yeah, Henry's making all sorts of new noises on the horse, huh? Which he needed. I was noticing that before. It was kind of weird that he wasn't telling the horse to yah and stuff. So that is a welcome feature. It could get annoying at some point. Things do just look so much better now, though. Where do we turn here? Left, actually. Maybe better to just cut through. Cows! Alright, so we'll head to use it and work on the main quest as well as getting the reading one started. I like to be able to read so we can start doing the alchemy and stuff. Oops, going the wrong way again. Man, it looks so much better. It's sad I had to nerf the texture settings and stuff a little bit, but oh well. This road on the left is a more proper one. I'd like to get a new graphics card, but we're having that graphics card crisis because of the Bitcoin miners. So it's not exactly very cheap to do. That's gonna have to happen later. Wonder how big this town is. I haven't seen it before. I wonder if it has more stuff than Ratai, or if it has less. I get the feeling it might be a smaller town, but don't actually know. Hello, rabbit. Oh, no, we're on the right road. This looks so much cleaner and sharper. I can't get over it. So much better looking. I will say, because since it's more clear, it's easier to tell that at a distance things haven't loaded in yet. That's alright. Had it up there? Seems like it may be a larger town. I know where the limping bandit lives. Yeah, this seems like it's a big city, but it's not a castle. Let's see, what's our map showing me? Explored place right here. Butcher. Maybe this is why Henry was a little intimidated about finding the person in this town. It is fairly large. Something seems to be going on over here. Jeez, we look like a knight now. We like hardcore look like a knight.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
Jesus, my armor is crazy.
In the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say you had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Our armor is crazy, dude. Ooh.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
It's ridiculous how our Henry looks now. He's super kitted out. Alright.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Any
Do you have any
cronies?
kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Oh.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
Who was
That
he?
man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Was anything
Have you noticed
suspicious?
anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
I don't know if we're supposed to question every single one of them. Let's look at our quest log. Oh, I do have to ask around. Shit, that might take a while. I wonder if the scribe would know. Oh, the innkeeper might know something.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
He said he was a drunk, so he might know.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered,
I didn't really know.
have you noticed anything?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to. to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
That's all. Thank you.
Alright, we're out of time for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and have a good day.